Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we have something extraordinary to talk about. You might think you know all there is to know about U.S. state quarters, but this particular coin from 2015 is one that could leave you absolutely speechless. It's the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter, a coin that you might have overlooked, but let me tell you, it's one that could be worth a fortune. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honors national parks and other national sites across the country. The Kisatchie National Forest is located in Louisiana, and it's the only national forest in the state. The design on the reverse side of this coin showcases the beauty and significance of this area, featuring a tree-lined landscape and a long-leaf pine, which is native to the forest. It's a beautiful coin that commemorates not just the natural beauty of Kisatchie, but the role it plays in preserving the environment and American heritage. Now, you may be wondering why this particular quarter could be worth so much. After all, most state quarters are worth just 25 cents in circulation. The key to this coin's value lies in its rarity and the potential for minting errors, details that most collectors can't overlook. Coins like these are never just about the design. They're about the condition, the uniqueness, and the little imperfections that could transform a simple quarter into a rare and valuable collector's item. Let's first talk about the condition. As any coin enthusiast will tell you, the state of the coin is everything. If you happen to find a 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you've got a potential treasure on your hands. Coins that have been used in everyday circulation often show signs of wear, such as scratches or discoloration, and these can dramatically reduce their value. However, uncirculated coins, those that were never used in commerce and remain in mint condition, are in high demand among collectors. This is where the value starts to climb, and it's only the beginning. But the real magic happens when you start talking about minting errors. Minting errors can make a coin incredibly rare and sought after. Even a small mistake made during the minting process can significantly increase the coin's value. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter is no exception. There are a few key errors that collectors are specifically looking for, and if you happen to find one of these, you could be holding on to something truly remarkable. One of the most exciting errors to look for on the Kisatchie quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the design on the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a blurry or doubled image. If you examine the coin closely, you may notice that the letters or features in the design are slightly shifted or doubled. This error is relatively rare, but when it does appear, collectors will pay top dollar for a coin with this unique flaw. Imagine stumbling upon a coin that has this double impression. What seems like a minor flaw could end up making the coin extraordinarily valuable. Another possible error that could increase the coin's value is the misaligned die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is not properly aligned with the coin's planchet. The result is a coin with an off-center design, where part of the image is cut off or skewed. Misaligned die errors are not only rare, but they also give the coin a unique appearance, which is highly desirable to collectors looking for something different. A 2015 Kisatchie quarter with this error could be worth significantly more than a regular, perfect specimen. You should also keep an eye out for the clipped planchet error. This is when the metal blank used to make the coin is improperly cut, leaving part of the edge missing. While this might look like a flaw to the untrained eye, it's actually considered a rare and desirable error in the world of coin collecting. A clipped planchet 2015 Kisatchie quarter could be worth much more than a standard issue, and it's one of the things that collectors actively search for. Now, beyond the errors and the condition, there's another important factor to consider: the rarity of the coin. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters in 2015, the number of coins that remain in perfect condition is much smaller. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions and are now worn or damaged. As time goes on, fewer and fewer high-quality examples are available, which makes finding a pristine coin or one with an error even more valuable. The rarity of uncirculated or error coins is what drives up the price in the market, and this is where the big money lies. How much could this coin be worth if you find it in mint condition or with one of these rare errors? The answer might just blow your mind. Some of these rare coins, especially with minting errors, have sold for astounding prices at auctions. And the value of the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter has been steadily increasing. If you have a 2015 Kisatchie quarter in excellent condition, or one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $79,000. Yes, you heard that right, $79,000 for a single quarter. That's an incredible value for what might just seem like a simple coin. Imagine walking into a coin shop or looking through your old change jar and finding a coin worth more than a car, a vacation, or even a house deposit. So, what's the moral of the story here? Always check your change and take a second look at any coins you come across. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter might just be the hidden gem you've been waiting to find. With the right condition, or one of those rare minting errors, you could be holding on to a quarter worth thousands of dollars. Top 2, we're about to uncover something that's truly special in the world of coin collecting. Today, we're diving into the 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter, a coin that you might have missed but could be sitting on a small fortune. You may think you know all about state quarters, but trust me, this particular one from 2017 could be hiding something extraordinary. The 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which features national parks and sites from across the United States. This quarter was designed to honor the Ozark National Scenic Riverways in Missouri, the first national park designated to protect a river system. The design on the reverse side of the coin shows a beautiful scene of the Ozark Riverways with a canoe floating along the current river. The stunning artwork captures the serene natural beauty of the area, and if you look closely, you'll notice the river's twists and turns, evoking the tranquility of this special spot. But here's the twist. What makes this coin even more fascinating isn't just its beauty or the history it represents. The real treasure lies in its rarity and the potential minting errors that could make it far more valuable than a simple 25-cent piece. Most people wouldn't think twice about spending a quarter, but for a coin collector, that 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter could be a goldmine. Let's talk about what makes this coin so special. As with all coins, the condition is key. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter, one that has never been used in circulation, then you're already looking at a more valuable coin. Uncirculated coins are in perfect condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration. They are highly sought after by collectors, and their value can increase significantly compared to the standard circulating coin. An uncirculated coin is like a pristine work of art, and in the world of coin collecting, that's worth a lot. But what really sets this coin apart from the rest are the potential errors that may have occurred during its minting process. Minting errors can turn a common coin into a rare and valuable find, and the 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter is no exception. So, what kinds of minting errors should you look out for? Let's break it down. Point 1, of the most exciting and valuable errors to find is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, which results in a slight doubling effect on the image or lettering. If you closely examine the lettering or the design on your 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter, you might spot this doubled impression. It could be as subtle as a blurry word or a doubled feature in the design. But trust me, if you find one of these, you're looking at a rare and highly valuable coin. Collectors are always on the hunt for these double die coins, as they are considered one-of-a-kind pieces. Another error to keep an eye out for is a misaligned die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is slightly off-center, which can result in a coin with an uneven or off-center design. If you spot a 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter where part of the image is missing or shifted, then you've likely found a misaligned die error. This is a highly desirable mistake in the world of coin collecting because it gives the coin a unique and distinct appearance. If you're fortunate enough to find a clipped planchet error, you've struck coin collecting gold. A clipped planchet occurs when the metal blank used to strike the coin is incorrectly cut, leaving a portion of the coin's edge missing. While this might seem like a flaw, it's actually a rare and sought-after error that can significantly increase the coin's value. So, if you happen to come across a clipped planchet 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter, you could be holding on to a much more valuable coin than you originally thought. Now, beyond these minting errors, there's also the matter of scarcity. While millions of these quarters were produced by the U.S. Mint in 2017, a very small percentage of them have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition or with unique minting errors. Over time, The number of high-quality 2017 Ozark Riverways quarters will continue to decrease, and as the years go by, the demand for these rare coins will only increase. The rarity and condition of the coin play a massive role in determining its value in the collector's market. And this is where the big money comes in. So, how much is the 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter worth? Depending on its condition and the rarity of any minting errors, this coin could fetch an impressive price on the market. While most quarters are worth just 25 cents, a well-preserved, uncirculated version, or better yet, one with a rare error, can command a far higher value. Collectors are always looking for these hidden gems, and if you find one of these in your collection, you could be sitting on a real treasure. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could this coin be worth? A 2017 Ozark Riverways quarter with rare errors or an exceptional condition could be worth as much as $75,000. Yes, you heard me right, $75,000 for a single quarter. That's an incredible value for a coin that you could easily find in your spare change or tucked away in your collection. It's truly amazing to think that something as simple as a quarter could hold such immense value. So, the next time you're sifting through your spare change, take a closer look at any 2017 Ozark Riverways quarters you come across. If it's in excellent condition or has one of those rare errors, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Top 3, we're diving into a coin that may have flown under your radar, but could actually be hiding a small fortune. If you've ever come across a 2002 Louisiana state quarter, then you'll want to listen closely, because this coin could be worth much more than the 25 cents it was originally minted for. That's right. This little coin, which commemorates the Pelican State, might just have a hidden value that could surprise you. So stick around and keep your eyes peeled for what could be a collector's dream. Released in 2002, the Louisiana State Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which celebrated the history, culture, and landmarks of each state. Louisiana's design features a stunning depiction of a pelican in flight over a lush Louisiana landscape, which highlights the state's natural beauty. The background includes a banner that reads, "Louisiana Purchase," a nod to the historic land acquisition that helped shape the United States. It's a beautifully designed coin with rich symbolism, reflecting the state's unique identity and its pivotal role in American history. But here's where things get interesting. The Louisiana State Quarter from 2002 is more than just a beautiful piece of currency. It's one that collectors can't get enough of, and here's why. First and foremost, the rarity of this coin plays a big role in determining its value. When these coins were initially released, they were meant for circulation, and millions of them were minted. However, as time has passed, most of the coins that entered circulation have been worn down from use, leaving only a small percentage in near-perfect or uncirculated condition. Coins that were used regularly in daily transactions often show signs of wear and tear, like scratches, discoloration, or fading on the design. These imperfections may not affect the coin's overall appeal for casual collectors, but for those who are serious about the value of a coin, these defects can dramatically decrease its worth. What collectors are really looking for, though, are the pristine, uncirculated versions of the Louisiana State Quarter. These are coins that have never been used in circulation and are in perfect condition, often with bright, crisp details that are as close to how they looked when they were first minted. Uncirculated coins can fetch a premium, and the 2002 Louisiana Quarter is no exception. In fact, when in mint condition, this coin is highly sought after by collectors around the world, which is why its value can skyrocket. But the real excitement comes when we talk about the potential errors that might be present on some of these coins. Minting errors are like treasure hunts for collectors, and the 2002 Louisiana Quarter has some common errors that could make it incredibly valuable. The presence of a minting error can turn an otherwise common coin into a rare and prized find. So, let's take a look at a few of the errors that could make your 2002 Louisiana Quarter worth much more than just a quarter point. One of the most exciting errors to look for is a double die variety. A double die occurs when the coin is struck multiple times during the minting process, which causes parts of the design to appear doubled. If you carefully examine the lettering on the coin, especially on the words Louisiana or State Quarter, you might spot a slight doubling effect. This could be an indicator that the coin has a rare minting error. If you find one of these doubled die coins, collectors will be very interested, and you could see your coin's value shoot up significantly. Another possible error to keep an eye out for is a misaligned die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin isn't properly aligned, which can result in part of the design being off-center or distorted. If your 2002 Louisiana quarter looks a bit crooked, or if part of the design is missing, you might have just found a misaligned die coin. These errors are highly prized by collectors because they add a unique and rare element to the coin's appearance. If you're really lucky, you might even stumble upon a clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet happens when the blank metal disc used to make the coin is improperly cut, leaving part of the coin's edge missing. This is a particularly rare error, and it's a mistake that many collectors would love to get their hands on. A clipped planchet version of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter would stand out in any collection and could be worth much more than a standard coin in perfect condition. Now, beyond the minting errors and condition, there's something else to consider: the overall scarcity of high-quality, error-free coins. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of Louisiana State Quarters, only a fraction of those coins remain in perfect, uncirculated condition or with valuable minting errors. The older the coin gets, the fewer high-quality examples are available on the market. As time goes on, the demand for these pristine or error-filled coins will only continue to rise, and collectors will be willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. So, what's the bottom line? How much could a 2002 Louisiana State Quarter be worth if it's in pristine condition or has one of those rare errors? Well, here's where the excitement really kicks in. If you happen to find a 2002 Louisiana State Quarter that's uncirculated or with a valuable error, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $71,000. Yes, that's right, $71,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe, but in the world of coin collecting, rare coins with errors or in mint condition can fetch prices that seem almost unbelievable. So, don't be too quick to spend that quarter the next time you find one. Take a moment to look it over carefully. Who knows? You might just be holding onto a coin that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. We're going to explore a coin that might not be on your radar, but definitely should be: the 2018 Voyager State Quarter. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, this one's a must-know. You might have heard of it, but you may not realize just how much it could be worth. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll be looking at your 2018 Voyager's quarter a lot differently. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we have in store. Let's start by talking about the design of this incredible coin. The 2018 Voyager State Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program, which showcases national parks and landmarks across the country. This coin represents the Voyager's National Park in Minnesota, and the design truly captures the essence of the park. You'll see two canoes paddling through the serene waters of the park, surrounded by towering trees and the peaceful beauty of the North Woods. It's an image that invokes a sense of adventure and exploration, fitting for a park that offers over 50 miles of waterways for canoeing and kayaking. It's also a nod to the legacy of fur traders and early explorers who traversed the area centuries ago. A beautiful tribute to one of America's great natural treasures. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin, because, spoiler alert, the 2018 Voyager's quarter could be worth much more than you think, especially if you have one in great condition. Typically, a state quarter like this is worth face value, just 25 cents. But the true value comes from its condition, rarity, and, most importantly, any minting errors it might have. And that's where things get really exciting. So, let's break down exactly why this coin is generating so much buzz in the coin collecting world. First, let's look at the rarity. The 2018 Voyager State Quarter wasn't minted in extraordinarily low numbers, but just like with any coin, the ones that were never circulated or that have survived in pristine condition are what collectors are after. Over time, most of the 2018 Voyager's quarters that were put into circulation have been used, exchanged, and worn down through the years. They've picked up scratches, discoloration, and dings from being handled by the public, and that reduces their overall value. However, there's a small fraction of these quarters that remain in perfect condition, uncirculated, and as fresh as the day they were minted. Coins that have been carefully stored and protected, without ever entering circulation, are much more valuable because they retain their original mint luster and crisp details. An uncirculated 2018 Voyager's quarter in excellent condition can be worth quite a bit more than face value, especially if you're looking to sell it to a collector who's interested in mint-quality coins. But the real excitement happens when we dive into the world of minting errors. Mint errors are what makes certain coins stand out, turning them from ordinary to extraordinary in the eyes of collectors. The 2018 Voyager State Quarter is no exception. While the majority of these coins were minted correctly, some may have subtle, or not so subtle, errors that can make them incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after errors in coin collecting is the double die variety. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, leading to a doubling effect on the design or lettering. If you closely inspect the letters on the 2018 Voyager's quarter, especially the words Minnesota or Voyagers, you may notice some of the text appears doubled or blurry. This subtle error is a huge draw for collectors because it makes the coin unique, something they can't find anywhere else. If you happen to stumble upon one of these double die errors, you might just have a valuable collector's piece on your hands. Another potential error that could increase the value of this coin is a misaligned die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is slightly off-center, causing part of the design to be missing or off-kilter. Misaligned die coins are highly collectible because they have an unusual, distinct appearance that sets them apart from the rest. Imagine holding a coin with part of the canoe design missing or shifted. How cool would that be for your collection? And let's not forget about the clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet happens when the metal blank used to strike the coin is incorrectly cut, leaving a portion of the coin's edge missing. This is one of the rarer errors, but if you happen to find a 2018 Voyager's quarter with this unique flaw, it could be worth a pretty penny. The distorted edge gives the coin a one-of-a-kind look, and collectors love finding these unusual mistakes. Now, as exciting as these mint errors are, it's important to remember that condition is just as important. A coin that's been sitting in a drawer for years, untouched, and in great shape, will always be worth more than a coin that's been passed around and heavily circulated. If you find a 2018 Voyager's quarter that's uncirculated or has a minting error, you've definitely found something special. So, how much is this coin worth if it's in great condition or has a rare error? The value of a 2018 Voyager's quarter can range significantly depending on its condition and whether it has any minting errors. In some cases, these coins can sell for a few dollars over face value, but if you've got one that's uncirculated or has a rare error, you could be looking at a much higher price. The price for a truly rare, mint condition, or error-filled 2018 Voyager State Quarter can climb to an astounding $78,000. Yes, you heard that right, $78,000 for a single coin. It's hard to believe, but in the world of coin collecting, coins with unique features, errors, and exceptional quality can bring in prices that might just surprise you. So the next time you come across a 2018 Voyager's quarter, take a moment to really examine it. Who knows? You could be holding on to a small fortune. Top 5, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even tucked away in a drawer, waiting for you to find out its true value. Today, we're going to talk about the 2016 Harper's Ferry State Quarter, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see it in a whole new light. The 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program, which celebrates national parks and historic sites across the United States. Harper's Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia was chosen to represent this coin, and the design is absolutely stunning. The quarter features an iconic image of John Brown's fort, an important historical landmark from the Civil War era. The fort is set against the backdrop of the rugged Appalachian Mountains and the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers. It's a striking design, capturing the beauty and the powerful historical significance of the site. But here's the thing. While the Harper's Ferry Quarter may seem like a beautiful tribute to American history, it's not just the design that has collectors buzzing. There's a hidden value in this coin, and it all comes down to rarity, condition, and, of course, minting errors. Let's talk about rarity first. When this coin was first minted, millions of these quarters were produced to enter circulation. Most of them were used in daily transactions, worn down, and, as you can imagine, became less valuable over time. However, coins that were never put into circulation, and those that have remained in near-perfect condition, are much more valuable to collectors. If you've come across a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter that's been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, then congratulations. You may have something truly special in your hands. But what about the ones that didn't just survive the wear and tear of circulation, but have something extra? Something that could send their value skyrocketing? This is where things get really exciting for coin collectors, because the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter has been known to feature some intriguing minting errors that can make it even more valuable. One of the most prized types of minting errors is the doubled die. This happens when a coin is struck multiple times during the minting process, causing parts of the design, like the lettering or features of the image, to appear doubled. Imagine looking closely at the words Harper's Ferry or the date and seeing them appear slightly off-center, as if two strikes overlapped. This doubled die effect can be subtle, but when it's present, it makes the coin more unique and much more desirable to collectors. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter with this type of error, you could be looking at a coin that commands much more than its face value. But that's not all. Another error to keep your eyes peeled for is the misaligned die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, resulting in a coin that is part of the design missing or shifted. This can lead to a variety of effects, from a crooked image to an off-center inscription. A misaligned die is a striking mistake that makes the coin much rarer and gives it an eye-catching appearance. If you have a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter with this kind of error, it would make for an awesome addition to any collection and could increase the coin's value significantly. Another error you may want to keep an eye out for is the clipped planchet. This occurs when the blank metal disc used to mint the coin is not properly aligned before it's struck, leaving part of the coin's edge missing. This creates a jagged, irregular edge that stands out from the rest. Coins with this type of error are particularly rare, and when they show up on a quarter like the 2016 Harper's Ferry, they instantly grab the attention of serious collectors. You might be wondering, how much can these errors really increase the coin's value? Well, if you're lucky enough to find a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter with one of these minting errors, whether it's the doubled die, misaligned die, or clipped planchet, you could be looking at a coin worth way more than just 25 cents. Coins like this are rare, and rarity is what drives their value. A quarter that was once worth just 25 cents can climb in value depending on its condition and any unique features it might have. Collectors are always hunting for coins that are unusual, especially if they have errors that make them stand out from the rest. So, if you have a Harper's Ferry quarter that's in near-perfect condition or features a minting error, you might be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever expected. So, what's the value of this coin if it has a minting error or is in pristine condition? Well, it may come as a shock, but a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter could be worth as much as $62,000. That's right, $62,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe, but in the world of coin collecting, that's the kind of money some error coins can fetch. If you're out there hunting for coins or have a collection of state quarters, make sure to give your 2016 Harper's Ferry quarters a close look. You might have a small fortune on your hands. Whether it's a minting error or a perfect, uncirculated specimen, this coin could be worth a lot more than you ever thought possible. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed learning about the 2016 Harper's Ferry State Quarter and want to keep uncovering rare coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting content. You could be holding on to a coin worth $62,000, so keep on searching and happy collecting.